Alright my fighters, so as you can see we have some information about the upcoming World Challenge Raid, which is coming on the 8th of June, so basically on Wednesday, and we will talk about it, and there are some interesting stuff actually about it. They changed a lot in it, so we will talk about that. But before we start, I just wanted to let you know that our goal is to hit 15,000 subscribers, so if you are new here, then what are you waiting for? Make sure to smash that subscribe button so that we can hit our goal as soon as possible, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, we are going to face actually Zamasu assist Goku Black, and basically we are going to get, as usual, we will get the drop of the middles, which are the raid middles, and then there is the 4th anniversary middle as well, some Zpower for sparking, some Zpower for extreme, there is also the platinum coin, and we have the erasers as well. Now keep in mind that this has actually a drop chance, so they won't always drop for you every time you clear the raid, but they have actually a specific chance that they drop with. I don't think that we have anything about it here, we don't have any details about it actually, but they drop with a specific chance, so keep that in mind. You aren't always going to get all of these rewards, you might end up getting actually just one of them, you might end up getting all of them, it depends on your luck and on the drop chance. Anyways, we go down here, and as you can see we have the anniversary raid middles, and these anniversary raid middles we are going to use in the raid shop, which is pretty interesting shop actually, and we will talk about it later. And then we have also the 4th anniversary middles, which is the thing that the most people want actually to farm from the raid, because of the fact that it gives you actually 4,000 chrono crystals and the 3 Dragon Balls that you need in order to summon Shenron. So basically this is going to be actually a pretty good place to farm these middles, and we will talk about why as well later in this video. Then we have earn combat points. Now this usually give us actually 1,300 chrono crystals, but there is actually something unusual about this. They didn't say how many chrono crystals we are going to get, so it might end up being 1,300 chrono crystals again, but it's pretty interesting, because if we take a look at the shop, which we will talk about this as well later, but let's just take a look at the shop. As you can see here, we have in the shop chrono crystals. Why? Usually when we get actually chrono crystals from combat points, we don't have it in the shop, and when we have it from the shop, we don't have combat points. So it's pretty interesting to see them actually giving us both. It might end up being actually only 300 chrono crystals from the combat points and maybe 1,000 in the shop, or it might be actually 1,000 from the combat points and 300 from the shop. So basically the exact same as what they usually do, but they just change it a little bit. I hope not. I really hope that they would give us 2,000 at least chrono crystals. That would be really awesome, and it would make actually this raid the absolute best raid they have ever done until now. Now, granted, even if it is 1,300, there are some other stuff that makes it actually stand out from the other raids and makes it much better than them, but if they make it 2,000, it will be just the absolute best without any discussion. So we will see how much they will give us, but for now it looks pretty interesting. We will see here the event tips, and as you can see there are some bonus characters as usual, but this time it's a completely different story. As you can see, the anniversary raid middles, as I said before, doesn't actually drop granted. However, if you have mastered Ultra Instinct Goku at 6 stars or above, he guarantees you actually their drop. You will always get anniversary raid middles if you have mastered Ultra Instinct Goku at 6 stars or above and you use him actually in the raid. Now, other than that, if you actually end up having him at 2 to 1 plus star, you will have an increased amount of it by 10. By 10. Do you understand what this means? This is just absolute insanity. And the insanity doesn't stop here. If you have him at +2 to +7, you have +50. +50. Are you serious? If this means that we are going to end up getting actually 51 or 52 anniversary raid middles every time we clear it, this is going to allow you to literally buy everything in the shop without any problems. Like, this is just absolute insanity, and I really hope that it is like that, because that will make it actually an absolutely magnificent raid actually, and worthy of the anniversary. It will be one of the few things that they did pretty well in this anniversary, because there aren't many, unfortunately. Then we have for Vegeta as well. If he is at 6 to +1, you will get actually 3, and if he is at +2 to +7, you will get 10. And then we have for the extreme characters as well, and the free-to-play characters. Now after that we have the equipment, which people thought would give us actually 4th anniversary medals, but instead what it is giving us is basically, as I said before in my previous video, it gives us only anniversary raid medals, and it is going to work only for the first one. As you can see, there is number 1 after raid medal, and I believe that this means that it is going to work only for the first raid, and most likely we will get another equipment later on for the second raid, and then for the third raid as well. So if you didn't actually farm this equipment, make sure to farm it. I believe that you will get it anyway from the Hui Pui coins, so if you didn't upgrade it and use it during the raid, because it is going to help you actually to farm the anniversary raid medals, because you will want actually as many as possible from these, because the shop looks just so phenomenal actually. Then we have, as you can see, the bonus bottle characters who have actually increased damage, increased Dragon Ball chance on the cards. There are different stuff that they can actually get from these bonuses. And then we have the shop. The absolutely most magnificent shop I have seen in my entire life, because of the fact that it is actually a free-to-play shop, and you get all of these rewards from it. Now granted, it is going to be only one time for sure, but it's still actually a magnificent amount of amazing rewards actually. So basically, as you can see, we have first of all chrono crystals. They aren't saying how many it will be, but I believe that it is going to be actually either 300 or 1000, and depending on that, the other one is going to be either 300 or 1000 as well. I don't think they will actually go all in and give us 2300 chrono crystals. That would be just insane actually, and I don't think that Bandai would do something like that, but they might end up giving us 2000 chrono crystals. Who knows? It is the anniversary after all, and they have received a very massive backlash actually on it, and people aren't satisfied at all with the current state of the game, and they might have seen the drop in the interest in the game. So maybe they would do something actually to make people interested in the game again, and give us maybe 2000 chrono crystals. Now on the right of the chrono crystals, you can see that we have 600 multi-Z power for a Legends limited character. This is actually an insane addition to the shop, and I really like it. I hope that it is going to be permanent, because this is going to be absolutely magnificent. Like seriously, you don't know how much the 600 multi-Z power for a Legends limited character right now helps, and especially if it is going to come without actually any chrono crystals paid for it. So I really hope that they would make it permanent from now on, and we would get actually the multi-Z power for Legends limited characters every time we get the raid on. And then we have the 100 as well. So basically, if it is 1 by 1, it will be 700 multi-Z power for a Legends limited character, which is pretty phenomenal. You can use the 600 on a character that you want to 7-star, and you can use actually the 100 on a character that you want to rank up to the next rank, and that would be actually, or star up to the next star, and that is going to help you a lot, especially that it is actually actually for Legends Limited character. And then we have for the sparking characters and for the extreme, and we have also the single tickets for the 4th anniversary banner, and then we have actually the Hui Pui coins, we have also the platinum coins, we have the erasers, and we have Zenny. The Hui Pui coins as well is actually a new addition. Normally we get these from the drop, where we have actually here the materials that drop. Normally the Hui Pui coins is here actually between these rewards, and you farm it basically by clearing the raid, but this time they actually decided to put it in the shop instead, which is pretty interesting because we will see the amount of it that we can actually get from the shop. I hope that it is a good amount, maybe 300. That would be absolutely magnificent, and it will help people actually to reach the last step from the Hui Pui coins event. And there you can actually have your chance also to get some multi-Zpower for Legends Limited characters if you get lucky. It's a very unlikely situation to happen, but you might be one of these extremely incredibly lucky guys and basically pull that multi-Zpower for a Legends Limited character. So yeah, basically we have some PvP messages as well, as usual we get for the new characters, and basically this is pretty much everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.